Hey y'all, well it's time for lesson 3 of Cricut for Beginners. Today I want to talk more about layers and grouping. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to come in here and we're going to click on Images. And let's see if there are any flowers. Go to Filter and click Free, and these are our flowers. We'll bring this up. It's a pretty one. Click Insert. Okay, so our flowers are coming in. We'll see that there's only one layer here, and it's going to be this teal color. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to duplicate it by clicking Duplicate in the top right hand side of our screen. Okay, now we have 2 layers, and we're going to color this one a different color. Let's just go with pink. Okay, so now we have a pink and a teal, and we have 2 different layers. So say we were trying to use these to make a frame of sorts. So we do that. Let's duplicate again and rotate. And we'll come to the pink one. We'll click on our pink layer. These are all of our different layers. And then we'll duplicate. Rotate it. So it almost looks like we have a little bit of a frame. So if that's what we were trying to make, and we had this laid out, and we have some pink vinyl and some teal vinyl, and then we click Make It, you'll see that everything's separated. We wouldn't have anything lined up. Now, if you were going to use 2 different color vinyls, then it wouldn't line it up just perfectly. But one way is if we take our pink layer and we hold down our Shift key, click our other pink layer. Our 2 pink layers are now selected. As you can see, there's pink one and pink one both selected. So now we're going to group that pink. And see, now we have a group of the 2 pinks. Now let's click on the teal, hold down the Shift key, click the other teal, and now they're both selected, and we're going to group those. So now I have one group of teal, one group of pink. So now if we click Make It, you'll see that our teals are together, our pinks are together, but they're still not in the correct alignment. So our group helps us by, if we click on the group, now we can resize both at the same time. See that? Rotate both at the same time. Move each of them individually. Okay, so now what we want to do is we're going to click our teal layer, and we're going to click Attach, and our pink layer, and click Attach. So now we click Make It. Now you'll see a teal in both corners. Come over to our pink mat, and you'll see the pink in both layers. So what you'll do is you'll cut out the pink of one vinyl in this alignment and your blue in this alignment. So then when you lay them down, you just have the 2 blue and then the 2 pink. This just helps with alignment if you have it just right and you don't need to, you're worried about getting it misaligned whenever you go to place it. Okay, so if we wanted to select all of these and make all of these out of one vinyl and it be a frame on one of our projects, if we go up here and we click select all, selects everything in our canvas. Now we can go over here and group that together. And now when we resize it, it's one image, or rotate it, etc. Okay, so now we're grouped together and we can click weld. You'll notice that it all turns to one color because now it's all going to be cut in one cut. So now our frame is exactly how we want it. It will cut all in one vinyl. If we click make it, everything is aligned just so. So when you cut it, you'll take it out like this and place it on your project. Everything will be aligned just as you see it on your canvas. So that's more about grouping. So let's close that. Go back to images. And this time we're going to search for dog. Go to filter, make sure free selected. And hit our enter key. So we're going to bring up this little guy. You'll see he's listed right here. After we select him, we'll click insert image. Now this is more about layers. Okay, so as you can see, this little guy has 4 layers. So he's grouped right now. So we can resize him, we can rotate him, and all of his layers are grouped together so they'll all resize and group at the same time. But when you group, you still have 4 different pieces of vinyl that are going to be cut. When you attached it, that would be only one. So if you wanted this guy, just an outline of him, you could go to weld down in the bottom. And you would see he was just one outline. So we go to undo. We're going to select him and ungroup his layers. So this is his little collar and his inside of his ears, his body, and his outlines and background. So if you wanted to rearrange these, if you had different layers with text and stuff like that, and you wanted this piece, right now it's in the very back, but to arrange it up at the top, you can move forward, which moves it forward by 1 layer, or you can do arrange and move to front, which is in the complete front. So that's how you get your layers in different places on your board. Move back. And then if you have your layers and they're all mixed up, you can just select all here. Do a line here. And go to center. Then you just move this one little one up here. And now he's ready to cut again. So we can click him and click group. And now he's one piece again. So that's about all there is about grouping and layers. If you have any questions about those, just leave them in the comments below. I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. Don't forget to check out my Etsy shop. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. I'll be adding more lessons soon. Thanks for watching.